Awkward Mafia.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to another episode of Awkward Mafia Watches Lost. I'm Jesse.
I'm Kristine.
Today we are watching Season 5, Episode 9, Namaste.
Oh, we're already in Episode 9.
Yeah.
Wow. Namaste could mean anything. I don't know. It's harder to tell with these titles now.
I will say it's what they say a lot at DHARMA.
Oh,
Namaste.
do they? Oh.
Like it's how the scientist guy in all the videos ended the videos.
Oh, yeah, he does it.
And it's how they were greeted when Ben came to the island for the first time.
Yeah.
They gave him the lei and said Namaste.
Maybe they're just gonna continue in chronological, whatever that means.
We're in Dharmaville now,
yeah,
so
we're 1977. Dharma.
the height of Dharma's power.
Yeah.
We don't know when Dharma ends,
Yeah.
but we do know Ben was in his 20s when it happened. Yeah. So how old is Ben?
I thought we concluded that he was in his 40s. Right?
Yeah. 1 second, I think fell.
Mid 40s, late 40s.
Early to mid. It's been 3 years, so more, but he time traveled.
It's
40. He's in his 40s.
Yeah.
In 2004 to 7. He's in his 40s.
So
And now they're in 77, which is 30 years earlier.
So he's 10.
He
He's
would
a
be.
young boy.
He would be young. So they got a little time.
Before
Before.
the genocide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know knowing Sawyer, he probably is knows how they're going to get at it. He's we're just going to leave that day.
Well, it's interesting too because Richard already knows that they're not Dharma, so
Yeah. He knows that they're with Locke.
yeah.
And we know that they try to recruit Locke a lot around this time.
I'm interested to see if they're gonna how they're all gonna converge if they're at different points in time.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. Let's find out. But first, you at home, don't forget, this is not a market substitute. Be sure to support the official release. And if you want, you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/awkwardmafia. Link in the description. There's a square at the end of the video. Watch. We're watching now.
Akira.
Back to this.
Does this count as a flashback?
Yes. It gets wonky with the time travel.
Right?
But yes, this happened before our character's present.
Which is in the past.
Which is in the past.
You see the big guy? I'm down in LA. He's one of the oceanics. Guys got nerves of steel, man. Yeah, well, maybe he doesn't believe that lightning is going twice in the same place.
Yeah, where's Frank in all this? Where's Frank? We haven't seen Frank yet.
They said the pilot took off.
Oh yeah, I forgot. And a woman.
Yeah, he took off with some woman.
You alright there, Frank?
I don't blame him.
He's there. He knows what's gonna happen. He's just gonna
He's
plead.
just yeah.
We're not going to Guam, are we?
No.
Dude, remember to fasten your seatbelt.
Oh no.
I can't stop it.
Yikes. Right?
Oh boy.
There's a runway?
Remember?
They knew.
That's what Sawyer and Kate were breaking rocks for when they were
Oh,
prisoners.
yeah. Oh, I see. Oof. Oh. That sucks.
Where'd they go? Better call him. Gone where? How would I know?
30 years. Okay. So, wait, so they're back in 2007. So they're like in the present.
This is 1977.
Yeah.
So if there's a 30-year difference, it's 2007.
Yeah.
Which is the year they got on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. They're like in the present.
Yes. Island present, which is still a little off because it was nighttime and then it was daytime. But yeah.
But they ended
present.
up. Got it. But they ended up in 1977. Interesting. I wonder why. Well, I mean, I guess they did say, like, if the conditions aren't, like, met,
Yeah.
it would be kind of unpredictable.
Yeah.
Aw.
Handshake.
Where is Locke? They're like, I don't know.
John's dead.
Oh, yeah, they still think he's dead.
Damn. Doesn't matter. He's gone.
Can you just tell him?
So what's up with you guys in the old DHARMA jumpsuits?
Yeah, about that.
You didn't tell him. No, I was waiting for you.
You tell.
No, yeah. Jin. No.
We're in the DHARMA Initiative. They came back to the island?
No.
We came back. It's 1977. What?
Oh, what?
You were on a, how do we go from a plane to 1977?
Yeah, because they have no idea what was happening to
Nope.
to them while
Nope.
they were gone. They lived 3 years, but for them it was like a few days.
You've been here, living with the DHARMA Initiative for the past 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Right. How long has it been for you since the chopper?
2 years.
Hey, Jen, this is Miles. Judy here, Mrs. Oz. What we do is we bring... You didn't come back alongside. He was on the plane too, with Fetus
Son.
and son.
He's like, damn it.
Jen, hold up. Where are you going? Gazelle. If we're playing landing on the island, Brzezinski will know. Hold on, we gotta think about this.
Nope. Ginger's gonna do his thing. He's gonna- Son's involved? Alright.
You see my baggage sweatshirt home with bulldog on it?
What's going on?
They're back. Jack, Colonel.
What?
I don't understand it any more than you do. But they're here. And I gotta find a way to bring them in before somebody else finds them and screw up everything we got here.
There's a sub coming in this afternoon.
Good timing. Hey, look, it's this place before it blew up.
Yeah.
Hey, you understand the concept of knocking? I need to know if a plane landed on the island. If a plane landed. Here. Yes. I would not be. Check with the other stations. Attention all stations, this is a system-wide broadcast from Brzezinski at the plane. Can you see if anyone's seen an airplane over the island? No one else has seen an airplane, but if you have, could you call into me, please? Over.
Aw. Separated by 30 years.
He hasn't even had his wedding ring for 3 years to, like, think about or a memento or
know.
anything.
Can I get everybody's attention?
Oh, did he leave with Son?
Listen up, folks.
Maybe.
As soon as they figure out we're not where we're supposed to be, they'll come looking for us.
No, they
The
won't.
best thing to do right now is just... Where is here? What is this? I don't know where here is because this island is not on my charts. Really? Because there are some buildings over there. And animal cages. Down at the beach, you can see a big island across the water. Right
Hey man,
now,
that's not
we
his.
have to keep everyone
That's not his
safe.
fault that it's not on his charts.
So let's gather up some firewood. If he wants to wait, let him. I said we search this building. Maybe they have a radio or some food.
That's also probably, like, why not look at these
Who
buildings?
wants to help?
He has a point.
Why would we just stay on the beach when there are buildings? People were here before.
Like, you got a point. For people who don't know what's going on, yes, that is a very
Yeah.
valid point.
Why are you following me?
Where are you going?
Back to our island. You want to come?
Yeah, I won't tell you what happens to him.
She delivered Ethan. Her
That's-
old coworker.
I know, that's so awkward. So Ethan was born on the island. Yeah.
She mentioned that
There's going to be the second batch of recruits coming in off the sub, rolling in the port right about now, so we ain't got much time. Everyone gets knocked out for the trip, so no one meets each other until we process. If there was a plane, Jim flying it. So we got about 10 minutes to make intake, but y'all going to be camping in the jungle for a long time. There ain't another batch of recruits due in for 6 months. I hope we're not camping. Trust me. What I say, everything will be fine.
This ain't your time anymore, Jack. Just listen.
But Jack just letting Sawyer take the reins too is another big change for him.
I mean, hey, he doesn't know what's going on. They've been there for 3 years. Like, he's all right.
Well, you go home and I'll call you if something happens. Move. Out of my way. Grid 325, motion sensor alarm restrict. We got a hostile inside the perimeter.
Hey, where are you going? Stop right there!
Hey, Saeed.
Saeed? Jen? Where's he?
I don't know.
Shut up! Get down!
Say another word, and we're dead.
Play loud.
Say another word and you're dead.
Yeah, literally.
Well, you do realize those dudes get wiped out, right? When I saw the pit where all the bodies got dumped.
What about it?
Weren't you gonna warn him? Aren't you gonna stop him from happening?
I ain't here to play Nostradamus for these people. Besides, Faraday's got some interesting theories on what we can and can't do here.
Did you say Faraday? He's here?
Not anymore.
Where he go?
So when you get in there, just watch the little meet and greet video, wait for him to call you, man. And then do, just smile, step up, take your jumpsuits and work assignment.
Please don't ask us questions we can't answer later. Who's president of 1977?
It's not a damn game show, Hugo. Besides, I'm gonna be in there to get your backs, alright?
Who was president in 1977? I don't know off the top of my head.
Hey, Clark, where have you been? I've been trying to reach you on the walkie.
What the hell are they doing here? They're new inductees. I'll explain everything later. Stop staring. Tell me what your damn problem is.
There's a 14J at the flame.
What? Jim, you there?
He was wandering in the jungle. But I think he's taking care of it now.
What's he doing in our territory? It's a violation of the truce.
It's Saeed. It's Saeed.
What?
What?
His perfect plan.
I know. Just wound up in a different place, man. Poor Saeed.
Yeah.
the main island is that where Jim is.
Honestly, I don't know. But that's where I'd start looking.
What are you doing out here?
I'm going back to the main island with him.
You don't think you can really trust this guy, do you?
I have to trust him.
I want you to think about this, okay? This guy is dangerous.
She's like, I know.
It was filled with commandos whose only mission was to get him.
And how'd that work out for everyone?
Yeah, who won
Snarky
that?
Ben. Snarky Ben, love it.
So if anyone can help you and the rest of the plane get out of here safely,
Nice. Come on, Frank, let's go.
don't you trust this guy?
I lied.
Yeah, we know he's unconscious.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, how did he? I mean, he stayed clearly.
Son effed him up. That's how. She just
Good on
wanted a boat.
Good for her.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jack.
Have a seat. Could there be any more disorganized on the other side? Sorry. Namaste. I'm Pierre Chang. Welcome to the DHARMA Initiative. How was your ride in?
It was fine.
Good.
Man.
I know.
The
It's
man himself.
so weird that he's real.
Someone who was supposed to be processing you in had a baby last night. Pulled out of my lab. Here it is. Your job assignment. You've been assigned to the ship.
Workman. What does that mean?
Based on your aptitude test, you'll be doing janitorial work.
Sawyer.
Hey there, ma'am.
Hi.
They haven't called you yet?
No, not yet.
What's your name?
Kate? Austin?
You're not on my list. And you're not on the sub manifest either. Who's your recruiter?
Hold on, Phil. I just got the new list from Amy. Some last-minute additions, including Boston? I'm sorry for the mix-up. I'm Juliet. Kate. Hi, Kate. Welcome to the island.
Awkward.
Where is he? Locked in the storage room? Give me the key. You need to know, LaFleur. He saw the model of the Swan. And he could have seen the survey of where we're building. He's a spy. This whole thing is an act. And we either play into it or we don't. We shoot him. Well, I appreciate your input there, Quick Draw, but I want to talk to him first. Give me the damn keys.
Wouldn't that break the truce too?
Well, he broke it first by.
Oh, I see. He's like, so. Poor Saeed is like, what is happening right now?
I want you to listen real carefully to what I got to say. The terms of the truce say you got to identify yourself as a hostile, or we got the right to shoot you. We do not refer to ourselves as hostile, but yes, I am one of them.
Picked up on it.
Taking him back to the barrel. If you're taking him in, then I'm coming with you. This is a horrible mistake. I'm going to talk directly to Horace about this. Fine, talk away.
Yeah, this guy's so annoying.
Getting in the way of them trying to get their friend.
And Jin's like, I'm trying to talk to him, but Rosinsky won't leave us alone.
Tell me you saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just an animal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right.
That's probably what it was.
Not the smoke monster. No.
Find your husband here.
Vincent! Oh, I thought it was Vincent. I heard like it sounded like whining.
Yeah.
Where is Vincent? That's creepy. Is that fucking Christian? Yep, that's Christian. Sounds like Christian. Yeah, okay. So he's like a real person.
My husband. Do you know where he is?
Follow me.
Oh, great.
You know what it is? He feels like a Deus Ex Machina kind of thing. He's just like there to further the plot.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's like they don't explain anything. Like if he's alive, like Locke is,
72. Oh, 77.
he's here. In 19.
I mean, this is the room they were all just in, but in the 70s. That's been here this whole time?
I'm sorry, but you have a bit of a journey.
Right?
Everybody say Namaste.
Namaste.
If I could get everyone to hold back, please. We have a minor security situation.
Saeed's like, oh.
What is...
You found Saeed?
Just the worst luck Saeed has.
This poor man. He needs a break, man. Give him a break.
Hasn't he been through enough?
Clearly not. Oh, look, he's back in jail again.
Hey, Jan.
I was looking for Sawyer. I guess I came in the wrong house.
No. Come in.
Evening, Doc.
I'm sure you two have a lot to talk about.
I don't even know where to start.
Right?
So where do we go from here? I'm working on it. Really, because it looked to me like you were reading a book. I heard once Winston Churchill read a book every night. He hear the books. He said it made him think better. It's how I like to run things, I think. I'm sure that doesn't mean that much to you. Because back when you were calling the shots, you pretty much just reacted. See, you didn't think, Jack. And as I recall, a lot of people ended up dead. So I'm gonna go back to read my book. And I'm gonna think. All you gotta do is go home and get a nice rest.
It's been 3 years, Jack.
Ain't that a relief? Yeah.
That's a new reaction. Sawyer doesn't really want to know what to do with that. He was expecting more confrontation. Jack's like, oh, okay. Cool, it's not on me anymore. Oh, hey. Now you're neighbors.
Awkward.
Brought you a sandwich.
Is that Ben? Oh my god, I swear to god. That's probably Ben. Because he would be really young.
I didn't put mustard on it. But if you like some, you get some.
Mm-hmm. It's young Ben.
What's your name?
Say it.
I'm Ben.
It's like, if I just kill this boy right now, prevent all this from happening. Just kidding. If you knew what you knew about Hitler, would you go back in time and kill baby Hitler?
Question for the comment section.
Knowing what you know about Ben, ask Saeed, would you just like, kind of strangle yourself? But I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That was Namaste. What'd you think?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like pretty much what I expected about. Like, they just continued what was happening.
Yeah, it's pretty much letting out, okay, here's where everyone is at right now.
Yeah.
And by right now, we mean 2007 and 1977.
Well, actually, it's not even right now because we started out with, they already said, like, Frank. Actually, yeah, I guess so, because they said Frank and...
The Locke episode's kind of a little after this. Well, let's just for clarity, this is just right now.
I guess it's kind of right now, too, because, like, they did show, like, Son and Frank meeting Christian, and,
Yeah.
like, they had already left, so...
Yeah.
Kind of...
It could, the Locke thing could be happening right now.
Yeah, like,
So.
as they're talking.
So,
Yeah.
let's just say.
Yeah. For our sanity.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, what'd you think?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like a catch-up episode, you know, so it's like not really it's more like answering questions rather than any more mysteries, really.
Yeah, I don't think there's any new mysteries this episode. Not that I can think of.
Where's Vincent?
That's not a new mystery.
No.
I mean, Vincent was with them when they wound up in the 50s, when the flaming arrows started coming down. Vincent was with them. So he time traveled with everyone else, I guess. So where is he? This poor dog. Now, why did Vincent time travel, but not Son? Is that a mystery? Why didn't Son time travel?
Not necessarily, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, so the episode starts with adult Ben, and he gets knocked out by Son. And it ends with young Ben. And it is the same actor who played young Ben in that Weather Ben episode. Which I'm like, great, they brought him back. Good. And so it's like, oh, Ben. Hostiles.
Yeah, we did say that.
Dharma.
We did say that he would be like around 10.
Yeah. I think he's older than
maybe
10.
A little bit,
but
like maybe 12.
You want to keep the actor, just let it go.
Yeah.
Artistic license. But yeah, I think Saeed's putting two and two together. He's like, okay, they're calling them hostiles. This is Dharma.
Like clearly because you
This
can see the logo that
Yeah, this kid
Well, he
is
also-
Ben. The flame is here. I was there when the flame blew up. So yeah, Saeed's not dumb. He picked up pretty quickly with all the hints they were giving him.
He's like, you have to identify yourself as a hostile.
Yeah, shut up or you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing about Saeed. He's like really good at picking up those like subtle.
Yeah.
He knows how to survive. Yeah.
Yeah. So in the future, we have Frank and Son are teaming up because why not?
Frank's in this now.
Yeah, because he's in this now. But he did not want to be.
No.
But he is, and he wants to protect Son.
It's interesting. They're gonna have a new cast of people
Yeah.
with the new tailies, I guess, or whatever you want to
So
call
yeah,
them.
season 2 we had the tailies. Season 3 we had the others. Season 4 we had the freighter people. And this season we're introducing all these new characters way late into the season. We got the new Dharma people and the new plane people. Which is it's like a lot more characters,
It's a lot.
further into the season than usual.
Yeah, like, it's a bit much. I'm not happy about it.
We have Phil, who's like
It's a lot.
who's
It's a lot of characters.
working for Sawyer. Then we got Horace, who's in charge of the others. Now we got Rosinski, who's
Amy.
And then in the present we got Caesar and Ilana.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, few new characters.
Yeah, they're probably gonna die by the end of this season. Honestly, wait, the Lost is 6 or 7?
6.
They're probably gonna die by the end of the season.
After this, there's only one season left.
Yeah.
You know?
Because, like, I don't think we're gonna have that much time to get attached. Really, like, realistically, like, to introduce a whole new cast of people, like, yeah, this late into the season. It's like,
Yeah, because the Tayleys got introduced a little bit in, like, episode 3 or 4, I think.
and then the freighter people were like,
Episode 1 or episode 2
yeah.
had the freighter people.
So it's like,
Yeah.
we got a whole season to, like, with them, really.
The others got introduced, like, the premiere. They were like, here's Juliet. Here's Tom. Like, we have his name now. Here's Ben. We have his name now. Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see how that goes. Anything else worth mentioning this episode? Racking my brain, like, this was really just, set up, pretty much. Just like, really sucks for Saeed. He's still in handcuffs.
Yeah, actually, it's interesting. Actually, when you mentioned, like, when Jack was like, okay, and like he left, like, I actually kind of took it as like, I mean, maybe it's just the way he acted, like his tone of voice, but I interpreted it as like, not like he didn't actually think it was a relief. It was almost like a fine, like, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was actually interesting that, like, you interpreted it differently. Like, oh yeah, Jack actually, like, it's like a new reaction. Like, oh yeah, okay. Like, I mean, I guess because he does usually, like, butt heads with Sawyer.
Yeah.
And this time he was more like stepping down, but he seemed real mad about it. In a sense.
Yeah, because he's like, you're just reading a book. Like, it doesn't look like you're thinking. And
Yeah, this is what, like, annoyed me though, like, about Jack. It's like he came in all high and mighty, like, thinking like, yeah, I mean, I guess in a way he's had to, so he's used to it, and he's like, that's just like subconsciously what he's trying to do, is like, right, like, be the leader. But, like, you know, you're coming into this situation with, like, no knowledge of anything, versus, like, Sawyer, who's been here for 3 whole years. They're still here. He's, like, clearly has, like, rapport with these people, and, like, he's just trying to protect you guys, and it still seems like he can't, like, he's still, like, it's like Jack is trying to, like, take over in a sense, which is like, chill, Jack. And like, if you think about it, like, Sawyer's right. He was just reacting to everything, and he got all of those people killed.
yeah. I like that little speech by Sawyer. I'm thinking. That's how I saved you today. By thinking.
Instead of just...
Which doesn't mean much to you.
Yeah, that was a jab. But, like, I mean, I can't fault him, right? Like, he went through all of that shit. Like, Sawyer, I mean, like, right? He did go through all that shit, which Jack doesn't know about. But, like, it was the result of Jack's actions, in a sense.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
You can't really blame him for thinking like that.
But yeah, I mean,
And
of the 48 survivors, like, they're all gone.
Yeah.
All the unnamed ones are gone. Most of the named ones are gone. At this, yeah.
Yeah. It's actually also interesting to think about, like, because in Jack's timeline too, like, he was at a really low point, which is also why I'm like, why are you coming in all high and mighty? Like, you were a drug addict. Like, not like 5 seconds ago. Like, where do you get off, like, trying to be, like, trying to take over for Sawyer? Like,
Well,
I don't know.
We know Jack's usual reaction to the unexplainable or not having control. And in comparison to how he used to react to that stuff, he is totally
Yeah, true.
offered a beer, turned it down.
Good on him.
Like, you're just like, my dead dad's here, I'm gonna drink and take pills. Let's forget about that. But, like, I am in the middle of the 1970s right now. Nah, I'm gonna be sober for this. It's like,
Yeah, he's
okay.
trying to get better. Yeah, I see it. Like he's
Yeah,
like I'm not saying he's
I know.
yeah.
But I mean, you were just saying you were hoping he's stagnant to you because it's like predictable. Like, hey, here's something unexplainable: anger, alcohol.
He is growing a little bit.
little bit of different because even Sawyer's like reaction to Jack's response, either way, whether he meant that the way you did or I did, is still different than how he would usually react to that monologue. Like he didn't defend himself, he didn't fight back, he just had his comment and left.
Yeah, I also think.
And Sawyer was expecting more.
Yeah, I think maybe also like after reading the note from John,
Yeah,
he probably does feel a lot of guilt.
after surrendering to the crazy and giving him his father's shoes, seeing Hurley and Saeed wind up at the plane, even though there's no way that would make sense. Yeah, and then and by the way, you're now time traveled. It's just kind of like, all right,
Yeah,
either he's in a fugue state or or what. I don't.
that's true. That is a big thing for Jack to
Yeah.
like acknowledge.
To just be like,
Okay.
all right, sure. I guess that's what's happening. Yeah. Well, yeah. Jack's dad was in this episode.
Yeah.
Just like here's a photo of your friends in the 70s.
Yeah, he just I'm not a big fan of like stuff like this. Like he's basically here for exposition and it's annoying. Like it's
Yeah.
one thing to like kind of make like use it as like a funny like, the Deus Ex Machina type thing is like as a parody or like a satire of it, but like he's like it's like a serious Deus Ex Machina and it like that kind of stuff is like feels like lazy writing. Like they're probably gonna explain it, later, but I mean, and I guess if you go the route like with John, right? He was dead, now he's like alive, so it's kind of like I guess a similar thing that happened maybe, but like I said in a previous, if you watched the last episode, it's like he should, if he's anything like Locke, then yeah, he should have had, like, he should have been as confused as Locke and like, I remember dying, I was here, what is this island, what am I doing here, what the heck's happening, instead of like all of this stuff with Jacob and he's like a messenger for Jacob now and like, but like how, like you crashed on the island and suddenly you're a messenger for Jacob, like that makes no sense. And he would have been on the island the same amount of days as, our survivors. So it was like,
Yeah.
like it makes no fucking sense. Like he's just there for furthering the plot and like answering questions for our main cast. That's like, what's going on? Oh, here's Jin. Okay. Like,
Yeah.
and then Locke's like, I don't know what to do. And Christian's like, here's what to do. It's like, okay.
Move the island.
Yeah, like, okay.
Yeah. I was like,
But-
here's the information you need for the plot to happen.
Yes, exactly. It's like, meh.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I could see that.
Anyway, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's find out what happens next time on our reaction show. You know what this is. I have bad at ending videos. Thanks for watching, everybody. Patreon, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Would you kill baby Hitler?
Would you kill 12, 13-year-old? No, I'm just kidding.
Apparently it's an option. Or it's not.
I mean, it's not because what
'Cause
happened.
Yeah.
So clearly he did not die. But
So, yeah. Yeah. All right. Bye.
that was the most awkward you've been in a while.